caffinated Japan. Yeah, all the time I'm on business. I'm all about my business, but I ain't got no briefcase. Yeah, all I got's some whiskey. Open that whiskey, bring it to you. Yeah, I'm leaning up against the door, and my feet are to the floor, and we're messing on go. Yeah, I've been in before. I'm a broken man, needing remedial lands. I'm all about my business. Let me love you till the morning. Let me love you till the morning, yeah.
Yo, what's up, faders, and welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. And faders, this is episode number 816, and Got Faded Japan represents Anarchy Radio. Yes, that's right. We've been doing this since 2009, and throughout the years, we've been doing all sorts of crazy podcasts. I mean, we've had shows where we interviewed famous people. We've done all sorts of food challenges. We've done a lot of crazy stuff here, and yes, we aim to please, and that's what I'm doing right now for this episode. Faders, last night I recorded this episode, number 816, but I had a super duper crazy week. I had so much work, so many meetings, so many problems, so many issues, and just so much crap that I had to deal with every single day that, last night when I decided to do the podcast, I decided to get completely faded. I got a couple of Suntory Gold Double Big Boy Highballs, which were 9%, and I drank them while I was doing the news, kind of old school style. I haven't been that faded reading the news in a very long time, to be honest. And so I think the show was absolutely fantastic. I think it was fun, it was funny, it was energetic, and it was a classic Got Faded Japan episode. It was great, and I hope that everybody that watched it live on YouTube had a good time too. It's still on YouTube, by the way. Check it out. But what I'm doing for this episode is, I'm completely hungover. I've got a headache. I've got a backache, I've got a toothache, and I'm drinking super strong coffee. And it's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. So I just woke up and I'm doing this completely hungover podcast. And my plan is I'm going to drop this podcast first. So you're going to listen to the hungover podcast. And then tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm going to release the drunk faded podcast. Okay. And in both podcasts, I'm going to read exactly the same news. So you're going to hear the news from this week, which is June 26, 2026. Oh, that's kind of cool. 2026. Oh, wow. 226 is great. Anyway, I'm going to release the Faded podcast after the Hungover podcast. And I'm going to read exactly the same news. So you're going to hear the same articles, okay? But in one podcast, I'm going to be me right now, hungover. Hello! And in the next one, you're going to hear Faded Johnny read it. And I think it's going to be fun. So yes, the news is the same, the guy is the same, but the state of mind is completely different. Right now, I'm rolling with caffeine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I really need this coffee. I'm so hungover. Oh my God. This is probably a bad idea. Hopefully, this episode and last night's episode are entertaining. I'm going to do my best. I aim to please on Got Faded Japan, Anarchy Radio. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah, this week has been such a hell week. I've got Okay, so what's going on with you, Johnny? I've got Tokyo Art Tank coming up, and Tokyo Art Tank is a week-long art exhibition that I organize. This is volume number 16. It's going to be at Galerie Le Decor, and it's a 7-day-long art exhibition featuring the best artwork from 30 of Tokyo's greatest artists. It is absolutely spectacular, and yes, on every single day of the week, we have extremely awesome exhibitions. On Monday, August 3rd, we have a reception party. On the 4th, August 4th, we have a art Japanese calligraphy workshop. On Wednesday, we have our film festival where we have some great filmmakers showing their latest films, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. On Thursday, we've got Tokyo Game Bridge coming in, and they're going to be showing, I think, like eight or nine game makers are going to show their latest independent games, and so you can come and meet the programmers and you can play the games. Some of the games are VR, which are kind of cool. And then on Friday, we've got a couple of bands coming into the gallery, and they're going to perform late at night. And on Saturday, we've got module DJs coming in. So they're going to come in with all their equipment, and they're going to make like techno and house music. And it's going to be really, really exciting. So if you come, you're going to experience a lot of incredible artwork, Tokyo-based artwork. And then you're also going to be able to participate and enjoy some really cool activities. And yes, once again, this is going to be at Gallery Le Decor in Shibuya. It's right off Meiji Dori, right by Shibuya Station. Great location, great gallery, very fabulous. And yeah, it's going to be from August 3rd to August 9th. And boy, oh boy, it's a lot of work. It's like one huge event with 7 huge events happening. I can't believe I do this. This is crazy. I need an assistant. Anybody want a job? I don't have any money, but I definitely need the help. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get into the news. Okay, oh boy, am I hungover? Let me just drink more of this coffee before I get into this. Oh, coffee kampai. Oh, by the way, because I'm so hungover, I'm not going to do a video episode for this one. I did have a video episode for last night's episode. So if you want to check that out, it's on YouTube and on Patreon. Oh, by the way, faders, for all you guys that have been supporting Got Faded Japan on Patreon, thank you so much. You guys, it's really amazing. And if you want to support Got Faded Japan by, just giving us a tip, you can go down into the show notes and click on the Patreon. It's really awesome, and it really means a lot to us. It keeps the lights on. It keeps coffee or booze in my hand. And we got some pretty awesome guests that are going to be coming on the show, and we pay them. So definitely support the show by going down to the Patreon and getting the keys to the castle. We got a lot of goodies on our Patreon too. Okay, woo! All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the news. First story. Foreign tourist arrested in Tojiki Prefecture after drifting in museum parking lot. Okay, all right, here we go. The story starts off with a quote. Quote, "I want to go to Japan because it's the land of," end quote, is a common and understandable motivation for foreign tourists to decide to visit the country. There are all sorts of appealing and colorful and just plain cool parts of Japan's modern and traditional culture. And whether you think Japan is the land of Hello Kitty, or the land of ramen, or the land of ninja, it's definitely worth your time to pursue those interests in some way while visiting Japan. Oops, my microphone malfunctioned. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, faders, that is true. I go to a lot of bars, a lot of clubs, a lot of parties, a lot of art galleries, and I meet tons of tourists from all over the country and all over the world, okay? And people come to Tokyo, they come to Japan for many different reasons. I would say 7 times out of 10, people say for sushi. I love sushi. I love sushi. I come to Japan to eat sushi, and that's fine. We do have the best sushi here. I came to Japan personally because of friendship. Believe it or not. I've never heard anybody say that they came to Japan because of friendship or Japanese people. Nobody says that, actually. When I lived in San Francisco, I had 2 Japanese roommates, which meant I had Japanese people at my house all day, all night, and I became friends with all of them. I DJ'd back then, and I knew every single Japanese DJ in San Francisco, and I organized DJ events, drum and bass and hip hop events with them, and it was awesome. It was so much fun, and I had so many Japanese friends in San Francisco. It was crazy. And I came to Japan because many of my friends came back to Japan. And so I missed my friends, and they invited me on. They said, Johnny, come on, hang out over here. So I came a couple of times, and I wound up staying. And that was way back in the day in 2002. That's when I first moved here. And I came to Japan because of the good people of Japan. And I've never heard anybody say that. It's always sushi. And that's kind of funny, right? That's like going to America and saying, I came to America because I love hamburgers and French fries. Oh my gosh. But it's kind of the same thing, actually. Oh, geez. But we do have great sushi and ramen. And actually, if you like sushi and ramen, you should try some of the other stuff. I mean, the yakitori here is absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, I've never heard anybody say this. But if I met somebody and they said that they came to Japan because of shochu, I would poop my pants. I'm like, what? You came here because of shochu? Good on you. Oh my gosh. Japan shochu is amazing. Oh my gosh. Shochu is like my favorite drink in the whole world right now. Oh my gosh. I love shochu. I can't believe I wasn't drinking shochu last night, actually. Got a bottle of it right over there. Jeez. Actually, thank God that I didn't, or right now my hangover, woo, would have been crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so hungover. Oh yes, let's continue. I'm just a rambling man right now. Okay, continuing with the story. The key, though, is so often the case in life is to not to be a jackass about it. Apparently, that was too high a standard for a Dutch tourist in Tochigi Prefecture, though as he has now been arrested for drifting and vandalism. Tochigi Prefectural Police have announced the arrest of a 32-year-old Roy Witte, a Dutch national traveling in Japan. Security camera footage from June 15th shows Witte sliding a rented R34 Chassis Nissan Skyline sedan. That's a long name for a car. A rented R34 Chassis Nissan Skyline sedan. Why don't they come up with an acronym, an RCNSS? That sounds so much better. That's what I'm going to call it. So, okay, let's reread that sentence. Security camera footage from June 15th shows Witte sliding a rented RCNSS around a parking lot of the Oyata History Museum in the town of Yotsunomiya, with smoke rising from the tires and tread marks left behind on the asphalt. That sounds so much better. The director of the museum says that cleaning the tire marks from the parking lot will cost a considerable amount of money. Oh yeah, they're gonna charge a lot of money for cleaning that amount. That's gonna be crazy. Coffee kanpai. Okay, that's about it for this article. I mean, it kind of goes on, but it just rambles about like the history of drifting, which we all know. We've seen the movie. Come on, Tokyo Drift. But this guy, I really hope they throw the book at this guy because I mean, dude, it's a museum. Okay, who goes to a museum? Families. Families go to a museum. Kids go to a museum. Schools take their kids to a museum. And this guy is drifting around a parking lot with like families and children. I mean, shame on this guy. I mean, what was he thinking? He's trying to be cool? Oh my gosh. I mean, actually, if you come to Japan and you wanna race a car or a motorcycle or do drifting, there's actually areas of Japan where you can like rent a car and actually do that legally, you know? I mean, I put up a video not too long ago on Got Fitted Japan's Instagram of motorcycles. The Basuzuka, the Yankees, you know, they rev the engines and they make like music. Anyway, there's like a place where you can like take your motorcycle and do that, and so you don't annoy people on the streets where they're you know. So there's places you can go to actually do that, and if you come to Japan and you want to do a Tokyo Drift, try doing it there. But yeah, I mean, doing it at a museum parking lot, jeez, that's so dangerous. Oh my God, what a moron. Okay, moving on to the next story. Tokyo police arrest 6 on suspicion of smuggling gold and life-size dolls. Faders, by life-size dolls, they mean sex robots, because a life-size doll is not an action figure. It is not a mannequin. It's not something that you dress up and you have in your corner or something like that. And, it's dressed up like a stormtrooper or Darth Vader or whatnot, or Pokemon. I don't know. But a jack is a jack. Okay, all right. These are sex dolls, okay? So basically, Tokyo, let's reread the article the way it should have been written. Tokyo police have arrested 6 on suspicion of smuggling gold and life-size sex dolls, aka robo-sluts. Okay, moving forward. Tokyo police have arrested a group of 6 people on suspicion of smuggling from China to Japan nearly 50 kilograms of gold hidden in life-size sex bots. Oh, somebody's at my door. Okay, well, that's a perfect time to take a break. Okay, all right. I'm going to go answer my door, and you enjoy our sponsors. Peace.
Yo, what's up, faders? Caffinated Japan has got a new sponsor. Our new sponsor is Gamuso Bar, located in Asagaya, Tokyo. If you're kicking it in Tokyo and you want to get your groove on, get your fade on, you better get your ass down to Gamuso. Gamuso is located in Asagaya. It's about 11 minutes from Shinjuku Station on the Chuo line. Gamuso has weekly bands, weekly performances. And hell, if you got your own event and you want to hold it at Gamuso, we'd love to host you. So contact Gamuso at www.gamuso.com. That's www.gamuso.com. That's right, Gamuso has not only beers in the bottle, but beers on tap. We've got every drink you want, so come on down to Gamuso. Gamuso, and if I'm working, tip me.
Have your attention, please. Attention.
Mitsuya Liquors. Yo, what's up, faders? If you're in Asia, if you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Asagaya, you better get down to Mitsuya Liquors. That's right, for the most affordable prices in Japan, you can get over 300 different kinds of beer. That's right, over 300 different kinds of beer. And of course, they got all the shochu you need, all the sake you need, and of course, they got wine from California to Italy to France to New Zealand. They got it all. When I say they got it all, they really, seriously got it all. There's no joke about that. So get down to Mitsuya Liquors. And if you go in there and you say, Got Fitted Japan, you will be more than welcome to go into their back room and drink those beers that you just purchased. That's right, Got Fitted Japan at Mitsuya Liquors. And 3 times a week, they have a sushi chef there. So get your sushi on, get your drink on, get your fade on, and come on down to Mitsuya Liquors, located comfortably in Asagaya, about 5-minute walk from the station.
In Tokyo and craving soul food? We've got just the place for you. Soul Food House in Azabu Juban. Check out what we do at soulfoodhouse.com. Come by and taste the love. We look forward to feeding you.
Are you in Harajuku with some out-of-town friends or your family or significant others? Yeah! Do you want to chill and drink beer and eat sandwiches while your friends overpay for glitter unicorn socks? Yeah!
And the flavor's gonna make you complete at Harry's Sandwich Company.
So come on down to Harry's Sandwich Company in the heart of Harajuku, right off Takeshita Street. See you there!
Okay, faders, and we are back. Okay, so yes, I order a lot of stuff from Amazon because I am lazy. So pretty much every couple of days I get something in the mail. This time it's shampoo. All right. Anyway, let's read the story from the beginning. Okay. Once again. Okay. Here we go. Tokyo police have arrested a group of 6 people on suspicion of smuggling from China to Japan nearly 50 kilograms of gold hidden in life-size dolls. Police say 5 of the suspects are Chinese nationals and the other is Japanese. One Chinese is the president of a company selling precious metals in Tokyo. Hey, you don't say. Investigators say the group is suspected of selling 49 kilograms of gold worth 1,075 million yen, or about $6.65 million in Chinese airport to Japan. The investigators say the gold bars were hidden in steel pipes of framework within the dolls at customs in Narita Airport near Tokyo. That's not where they're hiding all the gold. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, Johnny. The group is suspected of violating the customs and consumption tax laws by trying to avoid paying more than 1 million yen, or about $620,000 in consumption tax and other costs, investigators say. The group is believed to have repeatedly smuggled gold. They say after receiving the gold, the group apparently processed it into plates weighing 1 kilogram each and sold them. The police have not disclosed whether the group or whether the six have admitted to the allegations. Oh, they got good lawyers. Wow, that's crazy. Gosh, I was wondering why there are so many sex bots in Japan these days. I mean, it seems like there's sex bots everywhere, and now we know the reason. We don't need the sex bots. We don't want the sex bots. It's just these guys are bringing in gold within the sex bots. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, gosh, how much does that weigh? That's got to be really, really heavy. I mean, how many kilos was it? Was it 40 kilos? 50 kilos. 50 kilos of gold. Dude, a kilo of gold is so heavy. That is so heavy. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's kind of genius though if you think about it, because I mean, how much does like a sex bot weigh? I mean, it's a life-sized person. It could weigh a lot, I mean, that's crazy, And they've got some great detecting, like, I guess machines or something in Narita and Haneda for them to find the gold, because I mean, a sex bot, some of it's metal, I mean, it can't just be like a big jello thing like Slimer or something, It's pretty crazy. So I mean, it's a pretty genius idea, to smuggle gold in sex bots. I don't know. And how did they find it though? That's so weird. I mean, they probably ran it through an X-ray, and they're like, the interior is gold. It's like Wolverine. I don't know. Maybe they unwrapped one of the sex bots, and then like, I don't know, maybe a kilo of gold fell out one of its butts or something. You're like, it's shitting gold. Do all these sex bots shit gold? Because if they do, give me two. It's like the goose that laid the golden egg. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I was always wondering about these sex bots. I mean, you buy one, you buy two, and you got a sex bot in your house, which is really, really creepy because it's like a big humanoid thing that you have sexy time with. But what do you do when the fun's over? When you wear out or you fill up your sex bot and you got to get rid of it. I mean, is it like the mafia? Do you like chop it up in pieces and then you go into like a park, like a Yogi Park, and you bury it and you cover it with lime or something like in the movie Goodfellas? I mean, how do you get rid of a sex bot? I mean, is there a company that disposes of sex bots? Do you go online? You're like, hey, I got a sex bot that I got to get rid of. No problem, Mr. Saito. We'll be over in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. How weird is that? Anyway, moving forward to our next story. Oh God, I'm so hungover. You have no idea how bad of a hangover I have. My headache is just throbbing right now. Ugh. Anyway, I'm a pro. I can do this. Moving forward, ex-lawyer arrested for embezzling 300,000 yen from client in upskirt video case settlement. A 52-year-old former lawyer has been arrested by the Tokyo Metropolitan Department for allegedly embezzling 300,000 yen in a settlement money from a client in an upskirt video case he handled. Police said Manabu Kishimoto is suspected of embezzling the money received from the perpetrator's side in 2023. During negotiations for a settlement with a woman who was a victim of an upskirt video, instead of giving it to the woman, according to police, Kishimoto had handled many cases of voyeurism involving men taking upskirt images. The women learned about his victim support service online and requested his assistance in her settlement negotiations. However, after the negotiations were concluded, Kishimoto became unreachable, so the women contacted the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Police said Kishimoto has admitted to the allegations. The embezzlement money was reportedly used to repay a mortgage. Police said they are looking into reports that Kishimoto may have failed to pay around 13 million yen in settlement money to 11 clients over a 1-year period from 2022 to 2023. Kishimoto was expelled from the Tokyo Bar Association in May 2024. Oh my God. You know, this story kind of sucks because, I mean, this guy is fighting the good fight because these women have been victimized by perverts, and this guy is helping them get the compensation that they need, you know? And for this guy to take advantage of his client privilege, I think this is just disgusting because I mean, dude, being a woman these days is not easy. All right, I've got 4 sisters. I had 2 mothers. And you know, I know it's not easy being a woman, especially in a metropolitan city like anywhere in the world, and because there's all sorts of creeps and perverts and just messed up people out there, you know. And this lawyer is supposed to be a good lawyer, you know. He's helping the victims, you know. And for him to take advantage of that really sucks. That really ticks me off, you know. And yeah, and let's see. So basically, he took the money from the client and he ran. And, you know, we all know what happened. You know, these lawyers and doctors and people that have these crazy lifestyles, a lot of them are actors and sports athletes or musicians. They buy the awesome house. You know, they buy like the penthouse in Roppongi, or they buy a supercharged car that's way too expensive. And for a time, you know, maybe they can afford this lifestyle, but after a while they can't. And then what do? They turn to a life of crime like this guy. And yeah, it all catches up eventually. So yeah, I recommend live small. Don't spend a lot of money. Well, although I just bought shampoo on Amazon, but hey, that was a necessity. But yeah. Don't live outside your means and you're going to be fine. You know, if you can't afford that penthouse, don't buy it. If you can't afford the car, don't buy it. If you can't afford a Rolex, do not buy a Rolex, okay? You don't need it. I mean, a Casio is fine. It tells the time just like any watch. All right, moving forward. Coffee kampai. My headache. Ugh. A man arrested for setting fire to his home says he was frustrated. Well, now you're frustrated and homeless, which is actually quite frustrating if you think about it. It's not easy being homeless. A 39-year-old unemployed man living in Iwaki City, Fukushima Prefecture, has been arrested on suspicion of setting fire to his home and completely destroying it. Police said Soichiro Kikuchi is suspected of setting the fire between 9:45 p.m. and 10 p.m. on June 12th. Kikuchi lived alone in the house. Thank God he lived alone. He suffered burns to his back in the fire and was hospitalized. Police arrested him on Wednesday after he was discharged. Police said Kikuchi made statements to the effect that he, quote, started the fire because he was frustrated with life, end quote. Dude, being homeless is not easy. And an interesting thing about this story is that I didn't know it was illegal to destroy your own house. You know, I mean, it's his house, his property. If he sets it on fire, I mean, isn't that his own business? I mean, I guess it is dangerous because, I mean, the fire could spread to a forest or to a neighbor's house or something like that. But, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how much time he's going to get. Okay. Or, a fine? Of course he's got to pay a fine. Interesting. Anyway, moving forward, Tokyo Fire Department issues warning after increase in attacks against paramedics. Leave the paramedics alone. Faders, paramedics, they're the good guys. They're the guys that come to save your life. They save your mom's life. They save your kid's life. Paramedics are the good guys. Leave these guys alone. Okay, the Tokyo Fire Department is calling for an understanding and cooperation from the public regarding the need for prompt emergency medical services after a surge in attacks against paramedics this year. According to the Tokyo Fire Department, 15 cases of disruptive behavior towards paramedics, including damages to ambulances, have already been confirmed so far this year. 3 more than the same period in 2025, TBS reported. In May, a man lying on the street in Tokyo threatened responding paramedics, saying, quote, "I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll stab you with my knife," end quote. He jumped and kicked and punched the 2 paramedics. 2 more ambulances were dispatched to the scene to transport the injured paramedics to the hospital. Police arrested the attacker at the scene. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy, because the thing is, paramedics, their job is to save the life of people, right? And if these paramedics are getting beaten up by these menaces to society, they can't save lives. And if one ambulance is tied up in this case, and 2 more have to go and save these other paramedics, dude, that's what, 2, 4, 6. That's 6 guys that are not on the street saving lives. Okay, so this is just bad news. So yeah, we got to take care of our paramedics. In fact, I think being a paramedic is a very difficult job anywhere in the world. So I think we should have a paramedic day. We should have a national holiday for these guys whose sole job is to save lives, okay? So yeah, and we should pay them more, all right? There should be like a paramedic day, and on that day, these guys get a bonus. And yeah, and I think if a paramedic saves your life or saves the life of a loved one, well, we should find out who these guys are and tip them. We should send them a bottle of wine and flowers or something. You know, I mean, these guys just don't get the due respect that they deserve. Oh my gosh, I come up with so many great ideas when I'm hungover. It's weird. It's weird how my brain works. You know, well, I think fast, I talk fast, I act fast, I walk fast. I'm a fast-moving guy, right? But when I'm hungover, I slow down a bit. And when I slow down a bit, I think this is when I come up with like a lot of crazy good ideas. Yeah, a paramedic day. That's what we need. Okay. Moving forward, man throws bodily fluid on teenage girl in Sapporo bookstore. This story is despicable because I love bookstores and I hate creeps. A man threw bodily fluid on a teenage girl in the bookstore in Sapporo on Saturday night. The incident occurred at around 7:30 p.m. at a used bookstore in Higashi Ward, Hokkaido, Broadcasting Corp reported. According to police, the girl, who is in her late teens, was browsing alone when she felt something on her back. When she turned around, she saw a man fleeing the store. Her family contacted police, reporting that their daughter had been attacked with some kind of liquid. Ew, God, that is so gross. I'm going to puke in my mouth. That is so disgusting. The man is described as being 170 centimeters tall and slightly overweight. Yeah, good luck catching this guy. This is like half the people I know. Police are analyzing nearby surveillance camera footage to try to identify the man. Okay, I really hope they catch this guy, because this guy is horrible. A horrible, horrible person. And he attacked this poor girl. Oh my gosh. And good on this girl, because she is a young girl and she's going to a bookstore. She's supporting the literary arts. And she's not even just going to a new bookstore, she's going to a used bookstore. That is so awesome. Good on this girl. Good on this girl. I mean, do you know how hard it is to get people to read these days? I mean, it is really hard to get people to read these days. People just don't want to read. I mean, getting a kid to read a comic book is like taking a kid to the dentist. I mean, it is really hard. So, I mean, when kids go to bookstores, that is just awesome. Oh my gosh. Encourage people to go to bookstores. Support your local bookstore. Okay. All right. Well, moving forward, going from bad to worse, much worse, a mutilated body found in large freezer in Kobe apartment. The story takes place in Kobe. A mutilated body of a man was found inside a large freezer in an apartment in Kobe on Saturday. According to police, on Friday, the management company of the apartment building in Chuo Ward received a report from a resident about a strange odor. Okay, bodies don't smell good. Dead bodies smell even worse, okay? The apartment was locked at the time. Using a key from a management company, police officers entered the apartment at around 12:20 p.m. on Saturday. They discovered the mutilated body inside a freezer located in the living room at the near entrance. Oh my God, that's so gross. Oh my God. Police said the body was in an advanced state of decomposition and that an autopsy will be held to try to determine the cause of the death. The scene is a quiet residential area approximately 700 meters northwest of Motomachi Station. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez Louise. Yeah, God. You know, I feel really bad. Oh, first off for the dead guy, but second for the neighbor, because the thing is, if you have something that dies in your building, be it a rat, a mouse, a rabbit, a pet, or a person, that smell sticks around for a while. Even when you move that body, that smell is going to be there for a while. This neighbor, he's going to need a buttload of incense and another window. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Oh geez. Yeah, that guy needs a vacation, a long vacation. Whew, I don't remember reading this article last night. Okay, did I skip it or did I get too faded? Anyway, moving forward, is this the last story? This might be the last story. Oh, it is. Okay, last story. Man gets suspended sentence for illegal entry onto U.S. base. A former employee of a major trading firm has been sentenced to 10 months in prison, suspended for 3 years for entry in the U.S. Navy base in Yokosuka last year without a legitimate reason. I guess you need a legitimate reason. I like the military. Actually, I do like the military. I support the troops. I do 110%. I got friends actually on that base. Guys, if you're listening, hey, what's up? Johnny says hello. Let's go drinking soon. But this guy, what if you have no legitimate reason, why do that? Why risk your life? They got guards with guns at these military bases. This is like the last thing you want to do. Oh my gosh. It's like a suicide run. The Yokohama District Court ruled that Yoshitaka Mizuno, 46, a former employee, not anymore, entered a base in October and again in November by pretending to be a U.S. military member. Oh my gosh. You think he was dressed in camouflage and he had some kind of like a fake tattoo in his arm? He's like, hey, I'm here to go check out the chow hall. In handing down the ruling, Judge Yasuaki Takahashi said Mizuno's, quote, criminal responsibility is not light, end quote, as he entered the military base twice without a legitimate reason. But it is noted he has shown remorse. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I need some aspirin. My headache is out of control. Okay, in a minute. During the trial, Mizuno admitted to the charges, including violating a law related to the status of forces agreement between Japan and the United States. He said he adored the U.S. military, having interacted with U.S. military families since he was a young child. While he was indicted for 2 illegal entries, prosecutors said Mizuno trespassed about 30 times into multiple U.S. bases using forged IDs. Okay, yeah. Hey, to all my troops out there that are listening to this podcast, you got to up your game, because if this guy's going to Kinko's and printing out like fake IDs and getting entry to your military bases, dude, that is bad. That is really bad. You got to up your game of security, because oh my God, dude, this guy, I mean, dude, he's probably dressed like, you know, like G.I. Joe or something. He's got like a leather jacket that says airborne on it, death from above. He's like, I'm here to see the Sarge. And the guard's like, which Sarge? He's like, Slaughter, Sergeant Slaughter. I'm here to see him and G.I. Joe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. I've been to this military base actually, and security was pretty tight. You know, it took me like 30 minutes to get in. You had to wait in line and fill out all these forms and show my passport and my driver's license. It wasn't easy at all. So, anyway, that's pretty interesting. And that's it for Got Faded Japan episode number 816, the Hangover episode. So faders, after this episode, listen to the next one where I'm faded, where I'm drinking highballs that are 9%. And let me know which one you like. Do you like faded Johnny or do you like sober hungover Johnny? Oh my gosh. And thank you, faders, for listening to this action-packed episode. And be sure to check us out on YouTube, like and subscribe and do all that jazz. Tell a friend. And if you really can, go down to the Patreon. Check out our Patreon. It's down in the show notes. Sign up for Patreon. Give us a tip. That would be super awesome. All right, faders, I've got to take some aspirin and take a nap. I am devastated right now. Oh, my gosh. And, I'll definitely see you guys next week. And take care of yourselves. Peace.
My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
I've got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
God, the pressure! I can't take it! I can't take it! I can't stand to it!
You sure I should use me?
We're going freaking! We came, we saw, we kicked his ass!
Your move, creep.
Oh, man. I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.